Daphne, the orphan, going to the attic to get some alone time. She loves playing with the old dolls. She has always wanted to be a mother one day, so she takes care of the dolls, practicing being a mom. She finds a new addition to the doll collection from a donation, but ever since then, she has been more paranoid than usual, always feeling watched. She tries to shake the feeling off and let it go. There are always going to be noises, since it is a big house she's sharing. Someone can always be walking around the hallway. She goes into a room for some alone time, but she still doesn't feel alone, so she goes into the next room. She feels uncomfortable, even alone, so she decides to just keep walking around. But she sees something weird in the corner, a figure hiding in the shadows. She starts to feel weird feelings inside of herself, almost like she doesn't have a mind of her own. Her body begins to stiffen up over time, almost doll-like. She tries to reason with herself, but there's no solution. She's losing her mind. She sees the doll, smiling, and her body beginning to transform. The possession begins, and the bodies swap. Daphne is now trapped inside of a doll, and the doll gets to live inside Daphne. The demon Lucy that jumped from the doll now has full control of Daphne's body. Daphne can jump from doll to doll, but does not know how to possess a real body. Her soul trapped. She has no hope of ever escaping. Lucy plans her next steps. All she knows is she wishes to create chaos, peeking into the orphans' bedrooms, locking some inside their room, chasing others with broken glass, while wanting to watch others burn alive. The house engulfs into massive flames. As she sneaks out the door, she finds another orphanage and asks them to house her. The management is hesitant since she doesn't have proper paperwork, but the kids love her, so they agree. She kindly shows off her baking skills to get on everyone's good side. Ever since that night, the kids started to get sick. She would watch them while they were sleeping, bring them wellness tea, and tend to their every need. She starts to make breakfast for everyone, serves the group. But Richard's hair starts falling out. None of the other kids make that connection, but Jeremy knows something is wrong with that cat. Grabbing a hidden book that seems to be Daphne's, he opens her hidden spellbook, realizing that isn't Daphne, it's Lucy. He practices the reversing possession spell. He knows he now must lure Lucy upstairs.
Hey, Daphne, would you like to play in the attic with me?
Why, yes, I would.
They go upstairs. Jeremy says he loves reading books and would like to read one together. She agrees, but realizes it was her own spellbook. He continues to read the spell. Lucy starts to leave Daphne's body. Daphne returning to normal. Lucy being placed into a new doll, where she will be locked up forever.
The new family moves into the Gothic mansion. Mother and father, Ben and Marissa, taking a moment to rekindle their flames. The daughter Tuesday making a concoction on a Wednesday. Uncle Larry working on some experiments. We hear knocks at the door, but nobody is there. Sitting and waiting for a while, deciding to get back to what they were doing. Ben explains that something is going on, but Marissa tells him he is overreacting. They decide to have family game night, carving some pumpkins and playing chess, until suddenly they start hearing more noises. Walking around the corner to check where the noises are coming from, it's not from Tuesday, but it was Larry and Harry doing more experiments. They joke around and then forget about it. Noises start to arise from the basement. They devise a plan to go downstairs to check. They see a creature and try to run for now, the creature following closely behind. The family running into a room to talk strategy. They come to a conclusion that the house isn't safe. They must leave, but an unwanted guest appears. It was his creature all along, making demands and not waiting for agreement. The guest casting a spell on the family, trapping their family in the walls and letting the spirits of his family come alive. They wake up from their mighty slumber to live a new day. But he hears warnings of another visitor. The spirit of another family wishes to come alive. He casts the spell to wake his family. They fight to stop the spell. It's too late. They must learn to share the mansion, vowing to protect the mansion at any cost. But the spirits of the previous family are not happy. They promise to take turns and share their bodies every year on Halloween, vowing their souls may arise in the next year. The spirits are content with this, but are still not happy with the second family. The third family and the spirits work together to devise a plan and trap the second family. There is not room for three families. They force the second family to pack for a vacation they set up, nervously packing up their bags. All they want to do is get along with this family. Bags are packed and away they go to the Airbnb, walking a path through the cemetery, past the creatures of the night, through the fright and utter delight. It's nearly past midnight. The clock strikes 12 and they made it to their vacation home. All alone, entering through the gates of hell, but the trees do not tell. Oh well, little did they know they were now trapped in these walls for eternity. They explore the house, also known as their home, free to roam, never to go back to their real home. Stumbling upon a map with no exits. Getting real hectic, they are stuck here for eternity. No way to see, this is how it must be. Feeling mass pity, the daughter becomes witty, finding a box of tricky spells to put them out of their misery.